Hello and welcome to The Generous Pour. I'm Lori and I'm so happy you're here for my first cash stuffing of April. This month I'm introducing a new format that weaves together crystals, moon phases, and manifestation with our budgeting routine. I've always believed managing money can be magical and deeply intentional, so by aligning with the moon and crystals, I hope to bring a calm, confident energy to my finances and inspire you to do the same. No need for any budgeting 101 today. We're diving straight into the good vibes and intentional stuffing. Tonight the theme is guided by the waxing moon in Aries and the crystal citrine. The moon is in a growing phase, which is all about momentum, growth, and setting things into motion. And Aries brings a bold, fiery confidence to that energy, a perfect time to start fresh and take initiative with our money. I placed a warm golden citrine crystal on my desk. Citrine is known as the stone of abundance and prosperity, radiating positive energy and attracting wealth. Its sunny glow and the Aries moon vibe have me feeling optimistic and empowered as we step into a new month. So let's take a deep breath, breathe in, breathe out before we begin. I've lit a gentle candle, a gentle scented beeswax candle, and my atmosphere is cozy. Let's set our intention that this budgeting session will be easy flowing, intentional, and filled with positive energy. Grab yourself a drink, a light candle, or grab yourself a drink or light a candle, and let's get started. Before I'm actually gonna place my citrine candle or my citrine crystal next to my cash tray. Before we jump into April's cash, I want to reflect on March. So let me grab my overflow binder and my wallet and empty out what I have left over so that I can see where I overspent or if I have anything left for the next month. At the end of last month, I did end up with a little bit of cash overflow, money that overflowed from my budget because I didn't use it all. So let's see what we have left over. I can tell you it feels good to see that I had a little bit left. I'm going to set my wallet to the side. This little ritual of gathering last paycheck's leftover money is my way of showing gratitude. I consider it a sign of abundance that March provided. So let's go through my envelopes and see what we have. In groceries, I have 100, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have 105. So I will be putting $4 into my cash tray for savings later, and then my $100 from grocery always goes into my Costco, into my overflow binder. So I will be putting that in my Costco. So now Costco has 100, 200, 20, 40. Dining out has, let's put this in order. Dining out has 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I will roll over $5 into dining out, and I will put my $1 over here for our savings challenges at the end or for charity. So dining out is going to go in here. And so I'll add that. And so now my overflow has 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. And then my buffer, I used most of my money last week. My buffer has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I will put all $8 into my my cash tray for later. And then what I do is when my wallet is empty for the week, I move it over to my overflow binder so that I don't carry around all of my just empty envelopes. So I'm going to put this in order before we stuff this week's. We are bi-weekly family, so it's actually 2 weeks, and I put week 1 into my wallet and week 2 into my overflow, and then I transfer my overflow back into my my wallet envelopes the following week. It just helps me stay intentional in my spending, and it helps me kind of stay in that week's lane. And so I don't think I have 2 weeks worth of spending in one envelope. So groceries, household, dining out, Lori, date night, Pearl, giving, Costco, and buffer. Okay, so I will put that. And then now I will grab my cash that I pulled out. So if you look at my last episode or my last YouTube video, I did my monthly budget, and then I did my cash planning, and then so I will have this off to the side so that I can reference it while we are cash stuffing. But this is my teller slip, and this is what we should have. So let's count it. So we have $1,500 in the hundreds, and then we have $650 in 50s. We have 340 in 20s. We have $50 in 10s. I don't know about you, but the money is super dirty this week. Really dirty. We have 70 in 5s. And we have 23 ones. So that brings us to $2,633 for this first paycheck in April cash stuffing. I'm going to put this off to the side. These are my day-to-day spending categories. And as I fill each one with cash, I do it mindfully. So my groceries this week is going to get $750. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2 50s, 2 50s, 2 20s, and 2 5s. So each week we'll get $375. So we'll do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 50, 50, 20, 25. Okay, so that gives us 1, 2, 3, 50, 75. I'll actually put this like this, and I will step my week 2. And then I will stuff $375 into my wallet. Household is going to get 2 50s. So it's going to get $150 for each week. So there is that. Dining out is going to get 200, so it's going to get 200. And dining out has overflow here, so we'll add the 100. So now it has 110, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. So 135. And then Lori is also going to get 200. I was stuffing smaller bills in here, and then I was like, I might as well just do 100. So 100, 200. And just to note, I did not get any star notes at this when I withdrew the money this week, which is good and bad. Good because I don't have to save it off to the side, and bad because I kind of like when I find those star notes on the bills. So that was that. Date night. Date night is going to get 150, so it's going to get 2 50s, 2 20s, and 2 5s. So 50, 75 for each. And this envelope has 50, or actually I'll count it with it in it. 50, 20, and 5. So date night has 50, 100, 50, 200, 20, 40, 55. So 255. We have not been going out and using our date night like we should. Last week was March Madness at our house, and everybody was staying in and watching a bunch of games and eating food at the house. But I remind myself that it's okay to enjoy little life's luxuries and spend time with my husband. So every time I use this envelope, I use it with joy and without guilt because it was budgeted and it was intentional. So use your envelopes if that's what you budgeted them for. Pearl is going to get 50. So she's going to get 2 20s and 2 5s. Her food every week is about $25. And if it's on sale or we have a little bit extra, we buy her a toy or a treat, which she loves. So this is Pearl. Oops, let's do this. Let's try to put that in one more time. I do want to go back to my personal envelope, my Lori. Where is that? After dining out, it's Lori. This is about self-care or services, skincare, a nice book or yoga class. Just a reminder that Aries energy is about taking initiative for yourself, and this envelope lets me be sort of center in my own story in small ways, like treating myself to a face mask or an inspiring journal. So I hope that everyone has, a small little envelope for themselves as well. So let's put this in here. Giving has 50, so I'm going to do 2 20s and 2 5s. And my giving envelope is above and beyond what we give auto draft or from our checking account every month. This is extra tips or coffee or buying something for somebody, people doing a car wash at the local high school. Or last week, a friend's son was participating in St. Baldrick's shaving his head for childhood cancer. So I gave both of my envelopes to him for his fundraiser. So it's stuff that's unbudgeted that comes up that you want to be able to give freely to. And then business is going to get 100, so it is also going to get 2 50s. And business has overflow right now, so it has 50, 100, and 50. This is pretty much spent. I've been buying some things online, some Etsy channels or Etsy shops, and those I'm going to have to unstuff this soon, my overflow, to pay those off. And then Costco, again, does not get stuffed. It gets my overflow from my groceries. So if I want to go to Costco, what I will do is take the money from here and put it in my wallet. But for right now, I'm actually going to tuck this back in here because I am not stuffing it. And then Buffer is going to get 100, so it's going to get 2 50s. And Buffer has in my wallet, or in my overflow, 50, 100, 20, 45, 50. So 150 in my Buffer. And 50 in my wallet. So with my weekly essentials all stuffed, my wallet is ready for week 1. I like to imagine the citrine crystal infusing these everyday funds with a little bit of extra positivity and abundance. So each time I open my grocery envelope or my personal spending, I'll remember the energy that we just put into it. So let me stuff this back in here. Feels good to fill this up. And my overflow binder is also ready for week 2. Again, a reminder that we get paid bi-weekly. So week 2 goes in here, and at the end of week 1, I transfer it over. If, say, I have $10 left in groceries come Sunday, I'll move it over to overflow for the Costco envelope. That way nothing is wasted and any surplus gets passed on to further my goals. This practice has taught me that every little bit counts and it makes underspending kind of fun. So although you do budget all this for you to use, it's sometimes fun at the end of the month to reallocate it to savings. And if you're stuffing along with me, maybe consider adding a little overflow envelope to celebrate your own budgeting wins every month. It adds up. And then I want to, since it is a budgeting, it is an April cash stuffing. Before we continue, and feel free to pause, make your own drink or grab whatever you have, even water or tea, and join me in a little toast. And as you do, maybe think of one intention you have for your money this week. It could be as simple as I spend with joy, or I'm building security. Let that thought warm you up from the inside. So let's go on to my sinking funds, and I will open up my holiday and important dates binder. Also, I got these cute little paper clips from Crafted by Coco in the mail last week, and I was going to do an unboxing online or a video, but I couldn't help myself, and so I put them on my binders. They're just so pretty. So anyway, let's stuff our important dates, and every time I stuff one of these, I pause just for a second to remember why each envelope is important to me. So hopefully when you make up your binders, you remember why you're stuffing and you're not just doing it to do it. Obviously bills are one thing, and we do not stuff our bills. They come out automatically every month. But my birthdays, my celebrations, our anniversary, those are important dates and holidays for me and my family. And so it's important to remember your whys. So again, I'm going to look off to the side while we do this. So we will go to anniversaries, and anniversaries is going to get 42. So it's going to get 20, 40, 1, 42. So anniversary is going to get 42. Valentine's Day is going to get 14. Valentine's Day is going to get 14. Okay, so Valentine's Day has 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Mother's Day is going to get 100. Father's Day is going to get 50. 4th of July is going to get, oh, wait a minute. Easter is going to get 175. So my Easter is going to get 150, 75. So Easter has 150, 75. It's right around the corner. I can't believe it. This year is just whizzing by. 4th of July is going to get 36. So 20, 35, 36. So 20, 35, 36 is going into 4th of July. Halloween is going to get 4. So that's 4. We only usually buy just Halloween candy. Our boys are in college now, and we're not buying little Halloween candy or things for classrooms or anything like that. So I just kind of stuff it for Halloween candy and maybe if I need some new Halloween decorations. Thanksgiving is going to get 16. So 10, 15, 16. So Thanksgiving is going to get 16. Let's put that in here. Christmas is going to get 222. So Christmas has 100, 222. New Year's, we don't generally do anything, but I like to stuff it in case we go out to dinner or we have some friends over. And so that is going to get 21. We're getting to the age where my kids have their plans and we have our plans, and it's all good. So birthdays is going to get 125. So birthdays is going to get 125. And let me know what you think of this new moon forecast and citrine, the crystals, because I absolutely love it, and I feel like, you know, our energy is kind of guided by the moons. And so if you know what you're going into during, you know, for the week, I think it just helps you kind of ground and stay centered. So celebrate is going to get 28. So 25, 26, 27, 28. Next time I do one of these, I need to get some of that sticky stuff on my fingers. 25, 26, 27, 28. That quick sort. So 28 in celebrate. And then that is going, well, no, actually, yeah, that's right. That is going to do it for my important dates and holidays binder. So now I'm going to grab our savings and giving binder. And I want to show you this beautiful paper clip from Crafted by Coco. Green, I thought, was complementary to this binder. And I have amplified, abundance is amplified when shared, and I truly believe this. I've allocated some cash for long-term saving goals like my emergency fund, but these envelopes that secure my future and wealth, you know, you can just build it up steadily over time. And as I put money into them, I imagine the waxing moon above growing a little each night. And it reminds me that small contributions grow. Each dollar saved is like a seed planted, and it'll bloom when I need it. And with Citrine's successful energy around, I trust that these savings will multiply over time. But for my giving, I maintain these envelopes for my family and for charity. Giving is a core value to me. And today I'm adding a little bit to my charity envelope, knowing that when the time comes to donate, which I'm going to be putting out a video hopefully in the next week or so of where my giving for March is going, that I know that the funds slowly over the month grew, and whether it's $15 or $25, the dog shelter or the food pantry that I give to will be so grateful, and I will be grateful to give it. There's a saying that the more you give, the more you receive, and though that's not my motive, I do find that generosity, even if it's just paying for a friend's coffee or donating to a cause, makes me feel incredibly abundant. It's like I'm telling the universe I have plenty, and there's always more where that came from. And I believe the universe listens. So let's stuff the last 4. So Treat Yourself is going to get 50. And I've already, last week when I designated it to this, I already marked my little bubble. So Treat Yourself is going to get 50. So I'll put that in there. My one month ahead is going to get 22. So 21, 2. My 1 month ahead will get 22. My 100 envelope challenge, which I've already done my 5, 6, and 7, which is what I did last week, is I'm going to grab my 100 envelope. I'm filling in my 5, 6, and 7. So I'm going to do my 5. Actually, I'm going to do my 7, 5, 6, 7. And when I did my cash planning for the week, I lumped together all my 100 envelopes. So I'm going to have to make change for these other ones because I just did 18, but I actually needed ones. So then I'm going to take one of my 10s and I'm going to cash it out. So I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm going to trade this one back out because it's kind of yucky. So now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and I will put my $10 in for my savings challenge at the end. So now I need to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so that will go into my 5. That will go right here, and then 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'll put that right here. And I will stuff this right there. And 5, 6, and 7 are marked off. So I will put this off to the side. And then the last one is giving is going to get our last 10. And it's really nice when I've added correctly and stuffed correctly and you end up with just the ones that you're extra from your envelope. It's pretty amazing. I always feel so good when I do it. So let's put in our, see what we have left over from my wallet for the last week. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So I'm going to add another 10 to my giving charity. And this is the envelope that I'm going to take to a food pantry or a dog shelter. This is my extra. So 10, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. So $28 is going to go somewhere, and I just don't know yet. I'm going to think about that in the next couple of days. Might ask my kids. And again, if you think that you have to wait to give before, if you have you have a lot of money, and so you only can give when you have a lot of money. I think that you're missing out on something really important. And if you only have $5, and a local shelter will take your $5. If 100 people gave $5, boy, I mean, we could change the world. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 is going to go into my, where is that? I have $1 weekly savings. So I'm going to put that in here. So now, and these are $1 that, you spend you spend $8.50 and you get back $1 change. And so I purposely really don't spend my dollars, and so that I can put them in here, because you barely notice when they're missing, but they add up over time. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So I have $17 in my weekly savings that I just saved in the month of March. So with my sinking fund, savings, and giving envelopes stuffed, I'm going to take a moment and just be grateful and happy that everything's organized and aligned with my intentions. I honored my needs, my goals, and my values. Budgeting is definitely self-care. It truly is. So we have reached the end of this week's cash stuffing, and I'm feeling calm and accomplished. Thank you for joining me in this intentional session. This new format with the crystals and moon phases means a lot to me, and I hope you feel the warm, positive energy throughout the screen. I hope you enjoyed the style. Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts, or if you have suggestions for future crystal or moon themes. And if you're cash stuffing along with me, I'm so proud of you for taking this time for yourself. We are creating abundance and stability, one envelope at a time, with love. To close, I want to end with a short affirmation that ties together the waxing Aries moon and our sunny citrine energy. Feel free to repeat this to yourself, either out loud or in your heart. Like the moon, my wealth grows steadily. With the courage of Aries, I take bold steps towards my goal. With the light of citrine, I attract abundance, joy, and success. I am financially confident and spiritually aligned. May this affirmation uplift you throughout the week. Remember, you are the author of your financial story, the main character. Keep shining and handling your money with grace. Thank you for watching and stuffing cash with me with so much intention and heart. If you like this video, please consider liking and subscribing to my channel below so you don't miss upcoming videos. Stay blessed and keep pouring into what matters. Bye for now.